Max. No, that's my snake. You can't have it. Come here. Yeah. Go. Computer. I never use it. Ever. This is my proof of the things that have happened to me. I got real evidence. All 100% fact. I don't use any kind of fancy mics or computers or just this little cell phone. You know it? Yeah. This little cell phone and a Velcro. Velcro kind. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Velcro kind. Whew! There you are. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, you mix. Read it. Lunchtime. Have a Coke and a smile. Fritos, chili with cheese. Taste is good. Some days may be good, some days nope. Nurse. New, brand new. Harley Davidson. You can't read it because it's backwards. You're only getting to see half of the picture because it's backwards. But what if I told you that I can flip this image so that way you could read it, so you could understand? Many people would, no, that's impossible. You're talking crazy. Me talking crazy. It says Harley Davidson right in front of my face. Harley Davidson motorcycle. This is called a gauntlet. It's good for when it's cold outside and you're riding your Harley Davidson. It keeps you warm. really, really good glove. 150 bucks. Then I got my other gloves, my everyday riding gloves. Harley Davidson. Very good. But a lot of people would argue with me that, well, the reality that you're looking at is backwards. Well, how could you see the reality which everybody else views things? Because basically everybody's thoughts on everything is just two-dimensional. Now, if I were to flip this image, this is my right eye. This is my right eye. This is my left eye. That spells Harley Davidson, but it's backwards. Now, how would you be able to see the truth without learning, without knowing? Because all you know is that doesn't spell Harley Davidson because it's backwards until you flip it around, until you flip it, and then you're, oh yeah, that's Harley Davidson. That's a good that's an expensive glove. And I go, you're right, on two accounts. But a lot of people, they only live in the two dimensions that they normally view everything. Me, on the other hand, I'm one of your interdimensionals. Because I come from our ancient past, and I'm here in our present, and I'm from up above in heaven, this very moment, and here on earth at the same time. Many different dimensions, interdimensional. None of you are like me. Because these things that have happened to me hasn't happened to anybody on earth except for the other hikers that I was with. And there was only 3 people that died. Me, the little blonde-haired girl hiker, and the lady's staff member. So, I know what I'm talking about because I have all the proof of everything. And it takes a great deal of time to learn. It takes a great deal of cooperating by learning, by listening, actually hearing and listening and seeing and looking. But a lot of people, they don't want to invest the time that it takes to learn, because to them, they'll get nothing out of it. So, in reality, they're choosing to be stupid because what they're wanting to learn is interdimensions. And that's exactly what I am. I am from up above in heaven and on earth, and from our ancient past into the present. There's someone else like that. The Father, the Son, the Sacred Spirit. But I am also two. The Father, the Son, the fighting spirit. From our ancient past and our present. Up above, the Father, the Son on the earth, because I was a child and I had sex at the dawn of humanity, giving a boost in evolution to humanity. I had sex with a woman covered in hair, Eve, or Lilith, you could say. And I was a child. Well, I wasn't that much of a child, but, you know. I had sex. I gave my DNA. I became a father of ancient native indigenous. So the Father, the Son, the child who's from the ancient past into the present, or from heaven and earth. Anyway, my symbol of my divinity is this. That's where it comes from. Everybody will see the Iron Cross. No, that's my symbol of my divinity. You will see my symbol of my divinity on the Pope's robes. And he doesn't know where it comes from. He assumes it comes from God. So he's calling me God. And Christ, his mother was taken aboard the craft, Jesus Christ, you can call him Jesus Christ. His mother was taken aboard the craft and was inseminated with my seed. There is no immaculate conception amongst the animal kingdom. It takes seed, it takes egg. It takes an egg and seed. The divine enter from outside within. So, Christ is my son because I was sitting on the floor inside of the craft watching the woman being laid down on the table and inseminated with my seed back in time. I have all the proof of that too. I have the proof of everything. And I don't have to look off the internet. I don't have to look off the internet for anything. My information doesn't come from books. My information doesn't come from academia. My information doesn't come from the movies or TV or authors or the radio or your podcast shows. My information comes from me. Comes from heaven. Comes from my elders, because in actuality I was just a child, even though I was taken back many millions of years back in time before the humans were created, helping give birth to humanity by being a father. I was a grandfather child, a child grandfather, a grandfather child. I'm Adam, as in Adam and Eve. I'm just one of your Adams, as in Adam and Eve. I know where Eve is. I know where she's laid to rest. There were only me and Eve, or you can say Lilith or Eve, whichever you prefer, a very tall giant, and the extraterrestrials, and one very angry pterodactyl that wanted to eat me. When I first met the giant, I came out of the craft many millions of years, over 20 million years ago, out of the craft that all of you call a UFO. The giant scoops me up in his hand, and the very first words that were spoken in perfectly clear, very loud English, many millions of years ago. And these were the exact words, because they were spoken by my younger self. Put me down! The giant, he was holding me up in his hand. Eve was jumping up at the giant's leg because she thought I was something to eat. So she wanted to eat me up because she thought I was food. And I said, put me down! So he put me high upon a rock, so Eve couldn't eat me. And later on, we had sex. We mated. Something got into me. You can say a great spirit of the divine, because that's exactly what I became. I got pictures of myself in heaven. I got pictures of myself in heaven with many people, not just the bad one. I haven't posted a lot of those pictures because all of you won't comprehend what you're looking at until I actually tell you word for word and point it out to you. You go, oh yeah, I see this, yeah. Well, how is this possible? Because I died back in time before my natural childbirth. The greatest transcendence ever known to humanity happened to a child. The child who helped give birth to humanity, your Adam. And there was no fruit trees, there was no apple trees. We did not wear figs around our private, or fig leaves around our private area. There was no apple tree, and there was no snake in a tree. That's a lot of BS. I know, because I'm still here, and I am Adam. The reason why they call me your true white brother is because I'm from heaven. I'm one of your angels. I'm one of your ancient astronauts. I'm one of your time travelers. I'm one of your pilots that drove a UFO. I'm your extraterrestrial. And so much more. So many things can happen to a child because, so many things happen to a child. And so the child became so many things because so much stuff happened to me. And when I go on to these podcast shows with these people who think they have all their all their stuff in a row, and they have 40,000 subscribers, like UFO Hub. That guy showed me a great deal of disrespect. I'll never speak to him again. You don't criticize a person for who they are without knowing who they are. It just shows me a great deal of disrespect being one of your ancient ancestor fathers who's been here for longer than 20 million years, and all of you children running around not knowing anything about anything, including Mother Earth. How could you not learn about the place that you come from? You don't care? You watch too much TV, you read too much bullshit on the news, and you read too much bullshit from people who don't know what they're talking about, who don't have the proof of anything. They just speculate. They ask other people questions, and they'll never know anything. They're being a skeptic. A skeptic is a person that will stay far from the truth, will never want to have the truth presented to him, because he has a great deal of pride and respect for himself for being stupid. That's a choice. Ignorance is a choice. Ignorance is a choice. Heaven is not what everybody reads about or sees about in the movies. Excuse me. When you go outside and you look up above you, and you see what is called, you people call it clouds today. You call it clouds. We are not your clouds. We're actually another form of life that's more evolved here on this world that supports all the life on the surface by giving you water to stay alive. We reciprocate. When we leave this body, we become what you people call cloud. And there's so much art inside of us. We reciprocate and we give you life. So what you're drinking to stay alive is your ancestors. You're drinking your ancestors. You're drinking your family members. Welcome to the truth. Welcome to the proof. And this is not a phenomena. Anybody who says the word phenomena, anybody at all, does not know what the hell they're talking about. Because they have no proof, they have no truth of anything, and they're only speculating. So they're going to call it a phenomena. Everything here on this world is not a phenomenon. There is no such word, phenomena. Get it out of your head. Just like the word clouds. Get it out of your head. There is no such word as cloud. There is no such word as phenomena. It takes a great deal of learning And then you will find out that all these idiots who've been calling this UFO unidentified flying objects are not unidentified anything. They've always been here. They live underground, and they're not a phenomena. They're no more a phenomena than you see a pickup truck pulling up next to you at a red light with your car. Would you call a truck a phenomena? No, it's a vehicle. Now, thousands of years ago, if someone seen a truck, whoa, look at that. They would not call it a phenomena. They would investigate it. They would feel it. It's real. It's right in front of you. If you bang your head on it, it's going to hurt. Phenomena, my ass. I mean, I'm not perfect either. You know, I've made my mistakes in life. I've been here longer than all of you. I've learned a great deal of many things, and it takes time to learn. So anybody who calls anything, you say ghosts or spirits, a phenomena. No. It's another form of life. It's filled with art. It may be good or bad art, but it's not a phenomena. Break time. If you ever do want to use the word phenomena, use it in this sentence. Today, I went to Walmart. I saw all these idiots together walking around not knowing what they wanted. That's a phenomena. It's like the zoo. Welcome to the zoo. Over the years, people have been ridiculed. Still today, I get ridiculed by these podcast people who dare call themselves, I'm a UFO field investigator, I'm an expert, but I'm asking you questions about what did you experience, because I truly don't know or understand anything. So that's why I'm here. And you're like, bad career move, dude. You don't know, but you're asking, and you're a top field investigator? You're a person sitting behind a computer asking people for their content, asking people for their information. You're nothing of historical significance. You're nothing of a public figure. Even if you were an author who wrote a book, you still can't show anything because you don't know. Even if you had an experience, you have no proof of anything. But then you look at me. You're like, oh my gosh, this kid's loaded with proof. And he's telling the truth of it. I've already walked the walk. Now I get to talk the talk of it. And it takes time. You can't absorb the information that I have in 5 minutes. It's impossible. It takes time to learn. It took me time to learn. So I'm your top scientist. I'm your top UFO field investigator because I drove a UFO. I lived with extraterrestrials. I sat beside them. And I learned from them. And I was just a kid. I'm not a person observing facts and truth. I'm a participant. I'm a participant. I did stuff. I did lots of stuff. I've been doing things longer than your great-grandfathers came to this country on a boat. Now, a lot of people have been ridiculed over the years, like I was saying, for having no proof and no truth of anything. They only can tell the best that they can about what they experienced. And in doing so, they lost their family members. Because if you told your family, they'd get rid of you. They disown you. If you told your wife, you get a divorce. You end up getting divorced, losing your kids, losing your house. If you told anybody at work of your experience, you lose your job. If you told your friends, you lose your friends. So here you are. You can't make, if you had a car payment, you can't make your car payments because you lost your job. You can't go home because you lost your wife and you lost your children. You can't go to your friends because you lost them too. You can't go to the church because the church doesn't believe in anything except for what's written in a book that's rewritten by the Freemasons. So you can't go to the church. You can't go to the cops. So you find your ass sitting at a frickin' McDonald's because they got Wi-Fi, looking for someone to help you. Because you told the truth about what you have experienced, and it rocked your world. Now you're awake. Now you see people for who they truly are. These people who do these podcast shows, they don't offer any help. They don't offer any money for you to go on to their show and give your information. They don't. They can care less. They want numbers. They want those likes. They want those subscriptions so they can get money too. Not everybody's rich. A lot of people are poor. And the people on this world are frickin' Looney Tunes. Because they don't know shit. They're doing bad stuff to this world and to the population of the human species and all of the life here on this world. And they haven't got the slightest clue of who the hell they are, where they are, and what has happened here thousands upon thousands of years ago before anybody came, like I said, to this country on a boat. And here I am, with all the proof, all the truth, of all the knowledge, all the wisdom of all things, for over more than 20 million years, getting thrown under the bus by all these scientists, all these so-called top UFO field investigators, all these researchers, the governments. And I have all the aces. I have the royal flush. I got all the cards. I got all my ducks in a row. It just takes good public relations for me. And that's one thing that I lack. Because no one can bring the good public relations that I need to the table and get me on the 10 o'clock news in a good, morally correct family manner. Better than watching a donut truck story on the news, or someone selling their donut shop, or something happened to someone's financial account, or one of these so-called superstars, your public figures who are superstars, who read lines from a movie, who read lines from a script, who are told what to say, when to say it, how to act, when to take a shit, when to eat, what to wear, when to cry, when to laugh. And they're fake. and they get paid millions of dollars. And then you look at me, compare an actor or an actress to me. I'm real. I've been doing stuff that people only dare read about in the movies or see in the movies, and here I am doing it in real life. But I'm not getting noticed because people are just too stupid. They won't take the time. They won't invest the time. And that's stupidity. Because you can learn so much from a child, from a person who's been here longer than 20 million years physically and holds all the cards. Sometimes I cry because I see so much stupid shit, I just can't stand it anymore. I just turn off the media, just go outside and sit and reflect on the things that I know and I have proof of, that I've lived through. The things that, I know. And it makes everybody else just irrelevant. The things that they do are irrelevant. They are a waste of time. In the meantime, our world's being destroyed because of stupidity, because of irrelevant people who do nothing, who talk. Talk. I do stuff. I've been doing stuff for a very long time. It shows. Okay, break time. You can't call a person who has the facts and the proof of things and tells the truth of things that go far beyond anybody's comprehension. Self-proclaimed. You can't call me self-proclaimed because I have all the facts and all the proof. And that's what science demands. Science demands facts. It demands it. And that's what I have. Facts that are the foundation of science. It's all written on solid rock that is thousands of years old. Science facts. The fact that a child and 6 other people went traveling through time on a craft with people from another world goes beyond anybody's science today, because everybody chooses to be stupid and not accept the facts that it's real, that I've been telling the truth, and I have all the proof of it. And I can't get on the TV news in a good, morally correct family manner because I've been here longer than all of you and I know what the hell's going on. And I could bring worldwide peace. I can bring worldwide peace with my facts in less than 30 minutes. Worldwide peace. But everybody chooses not to help me. Not to help me at all. I can't help you. Well, why can't you help anything? Because, and then you say you want all this wars to stop, all these wars to stop, all things to get better. You are a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite. You say you want better ways and better things for everybody, but yet you can't help the one person that can bring it to the table. Hypocrite. The person with divine intervention of the divine himself can bring worldwide peace simply by showing and teaching the facts. And once people see the facts of things, of who they truly are, well, everybody will stop fighting. They will attend to the garden that we live on and turn it back into the true, beautiful garden that she used to be, and start respecting the elders up above, because the child has been here for more than 20 million years watching humanity turn into the nasty, hideous animals that you are. And you think you're so beautiful today. Only beautiful people who would want to save the world and all humanity and all life here for future generations to come and the very preservation of this world. That's me. I've always been here. I've always been learning. I've always been helping. I've always been doing things. How could you not know that a child has been here for more than 20 million years? How could any of you not have known? It's been recorded on petroglyphs all across these lands. A child of great divinity, a child who was a traveler. That's me. Break time. I love everybody. I'm very thankful for all my relations. I love and respect all my elders who are of extraterrestrial in origin, the elders who live underground, the elders back in time, and the elders in heaven. Today, talking to you people, I love you too. I only wish that a few handfuls of you people would come together and figure out a way to get me on the TV news in a good way. Force it, demand it. Because we are the people. And I've been the people for such a very long time. I demand to be heard by everybody. It's my right to be heard by everybody. I've been here for such a very long time. You don't make the person who's been here longer than all of humanity wait. You help him out because he's your sacred ancient ancestor father. You help out your elders. Just like you help your children. You help the elders and the children first. Elders, men and elders, women and children. Sacred elder? Yes. Very sacred. I even helped carry the Ark of the Covenant out of the underground city after the great flooding of earth. I didn't get to help carry it very far because it was very heavy and I was just a kid, but I still got to help carry it. And I got pictures of the angels up above, guarding it with spears and arrows. Sacred, yes. Ancient ancestor father, yes. It is what it is. I just wish that I get to help save humanity like I did many thousands of years ago before the great flooding of earth. Because without it, humanity is a wipe. And it's going to take everything with it this time because of the weapons that they have today. War is a very big business. Recycling is a very big business. It's even bigger than war. Recycling. And a better way. Who can love the garden the best? Who loves the garden? I can hear it one day arguing. Well, I love Mother Earth more than you do. Look what I have achieved. For all of us. Well, no, I love it more. Fighting over who loves Mother Earth, who does the best for Mother Earth. Who is the most sacred of ancient tradition? That would be me. Because I have all the proof of everything that's many millions of years older than all of you. Adam. As in Adam and Eve. That's me. I'm still here. I was a time traveler. I had a job to do. You know, I've been through a lot of stuff. And I see you people today. You make me very mad. You make me cry.